viewers, and welcome to yet another interesting edition of Point Blank. I am your regular anchor, Demola Alalade. On tonight's edition, we're going to be looking at the world of entertainment, and my guest tonight is the chief executive, is a music promoter, and the chief executive of Oloja.com, and also the chief executive of Upperman Entertainment is Mr. Oladapo Opayinka. Mr. Opayinka, welcome to tonight's edition of Point Blank.
Well, good evening.
Would you be able to just quickly tell us what your outfit, Oloja.com, is all about? What you stand for?
I think Oloja.com, one is is a platform. It's like a marketplace, a platform where businesses based in Nigeria can showcase their products and services online. So it's like a gateway to Nigerian businesses. And out of that came Upperman Entertainment, because it also has to do with promotion as well, but just focuses on the entertainment industry, on artists, and just creating a platform for artists to showcase their talent as well.
So when did you kind of start this business venture? When did you start to think about starting something to do with entertainment?
I've always been in the entertainment industry. I think I have a passion for it, and I've always loved good songs, and I enjoy acting as well. I do act as well sometimes.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do act as well sometimes. So entertainment is actually part of me, and so when Oloja.com started, and I used to promote it all over UK, especially at the Nothing Hill Carnival, and I get acquainted with a lot of music artists from Nigeria that come over to the UK. So I do a lot of work with them, video shooting and stuff like that. And because I also love promoting events, so Upperman now came out of that one. So Oloja.com, my being in promotion or marketing has been over 10 years now, because Oloja is about 10 years old. And but Upperman has been probably 2 or 3 years old. The business, the structure itself for promoting artists is only about 2 years old. But like I said, I've always been in the industry.
So let's look at Oloja.com itself.
Mm-hmm.
You said it's a platform where you promote
businesses,
and do you focus on businesses just in Nigeria?
At the moment, it's businesses based in Nigeria. Because when it started, they started in 2002, February 2002. That was when we launched the website. And that was after the GSM internet came out of Nigeria, I think in August 2001. So we thought, let's create a platform where Nigerians can showcase their businesses abroad. And it was that time that actually businesses from the Western world were moving their data center and call center to India and the Asian continent. So I thought, we have people in Nigeria that could do the same work. We just need someone to open up that market to the Western world. So that was when Oloja started. Although when it started, the infrastructure in Nigeria wasn't ready for it. The internet was just being given back to. But I was looking at 10 years ahead. I knew that at some point, Nigerian business will grow into it. So that was when I was building it and building that platform.
Now that the internet business in Nigeria, the broadband things are now in place in Nigeria, how, looking back to when you started, how have you been able to, how can you kind of assess the level of success?
With the internet service in Nigeria is not where it's meant to be, but it's better than when it first started.
What it was, yeah.
I remember when it first started, when Oloja started, and we would go down to Nigeria, even to access the website alone, for the pages to come up on the
to load up
on the PC, it takes forever. So that was when I identified that Flash, they're not ready. Flash cannot be on our website. A Flash platform where object rotate and all that cannot be on the platform to save the upload time, download time. So we took that out. Then it was accessible to everyone. Then it was gradually people were buying into it, and now that the internet is faster than then, we get about 10 to 15,000 hits weekly on the website alone, and not only from Nigeria, globally as well. So I think it's at a stage where we need to.
So you can actually say you have been able to impact in the in the business
in Nigeria.
In
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Because there's another service. There's a service on oloja.com where we do like a basic status check on businesses in Nigeria. And when that started, we get calls from China, from Denmark, from Norway about investors who wanted to go into Nigeria, or where businesses in Nigeria have contacted them. So they will come to us first to do a basic check if they exist. And I can remember 2 or 3 companies that we actually did a groundwork check on. And today, there was one of the companies called Cordvale in Maryland, Ikeja. They actually now do the auto registration of car registrations in Nigeria now.
Okay.
And before that started, I remember a company in the US called us to find out about them before they signed their contract.
So why do you have to showcase businesses in Nigeria? Are you showcasing the businesses in Nigeria to the Western world, or how does it work?
We're showcasing it to Nigeria itself,
Okay.
to Nigerians themselves, then also to the business world, because to the Western world, because the internet is a global market now.
Okay.
So if you want to compete or work in the global market, then there needs to be an accessibility to your business from everywhere around the world. So you can't say, if you fly to Nigeria now, the amount of foreigners that are going to Nigeria every day.
Absolutely.
So it shows that market is ripe.
So basically, aloja.com is it's going to be beneficial to those people who live outside Nigeria.
Outside and
who want to go to Nigeria.
Who wants to go into Nigeria.
Yeah.
And the ones in Nigeria, because let's say you're in Lagos now and you have a wedding or a function in Ibadan or Ado-Ekiti.
Okay, you can actually go on
you could go on online and find out if you need an event manager, or like a lady, you're going down to the place and you need a very good hairdresser. You could check on Oloja if there's one local to where you're going to have your event. So it works both ways, really.
Okay, I'm sure our viewers will wanted to know that. Let's leave oloja.com and let's go to entertainment itself. How did you get into entertainment from oloja.com?
Like I said, entertainment has always been part of my life.
Okay.
But there wasn't, I actually didn't identify which sector or which genre of music I wanted to go into, go into in a long time. So I've done a lot of video shooting. I've actually been a video model. I've been in a couple of videos. I work with JJC Skills.
I can see that from your outfit. We know yes, you are.
So I do all that. So I've done video shooting. I've done a lot. I've done a bit of acting. I've done quite a bit. Then I now settled into actually promotional side of it.
Okay.
So, and I went into the jazz genre of music because not a lot of people are catering for people that want that jazz lovers. So I thought that is a platform that I need to showcase a lot more. So that's why I got into Go Jazz.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about Go Jazz, because I know you've had a series of jazz sessions that you've organized in the UK. How has it been so far?
It's been great, I will say. We started. This is the 4th season or 4th year that we're doing it. Although we started in 2003 or 2004, and when it started, the entertainment business in Nigeria, the Nigerian entertainment business in the UK hasn't grown at all. It wasn't. There wasn't nothing happening then, because our artists are not well known. No one knows anything then.
Any jazz artists?
Even jazz, yes. Okay. Especially only a few. When you're naming jazz artists, you name Mike Aremo. Okay. After Mike Aremo, who else will you talk about? No one really. So when we started in 2003, we did it twice. We did it with Mike Aremo twice, and Paul Play was around, and a few other artists were there. Then we stopped. I stopped for a while until 2 years ago.
Why did you stop?
I stopped then because I had to focus more on oloja.com.
You now went back to you wanted to solidify oloja.com before you now come back
to, because there's 2 big projects, So yeah.
So the jazz aspect of it, how do you source or how do you scout for artists? Because I know there are a lot of Nigerians out there who are kind of very good in this, who are talented in playing the saxophone, which you could kind of pass for jazz.
Yeah.
So how do you scout for these people? How do you get to know them?
I listen to a lot of music. I go on the YouTube. I use YouTube, and people tell me about artists. You know, when you're in the industry, you get a lot of people that come up to you that say, "Oh, I have an artist. I have this artist I'm managing. Could you listen to them? Could you promote them and stuff like that?" But like I get a lot of information from people. But myself as well, I've always loved jazz music from university days. I used to listen to Kenny G, Naji, and quite a few of them. You know, so but in the Nigerian artists, like I said, they're very few. They're quite very few. But now we have a lot of jazz artists in Nigeria, neo soul, and poets as well. So, and those are the three types of artists that I
So how do you showcase these people? Because not many people know about them.
Yes, not a lot of people know about them. So what we do is create a platform, which is the brand, which is the Go Jazz brand.
Cool.
So on that platform, we bring them in. And the way Go Jazz is we have up-and-coming artists and we have the known artists on the same platform.
Okay.
So that creates an avenue for them to showcase themselves. And we are not showcasing them just to the Nigerian community. That's why we don't stage it in a Nigerian only venues. We use venue like the last one was at the Jazz Cafe. And Jazz Cafe has been around for years and they've hosted a lot of jazz legends from all over the world. So we use that venue at the moment.
Okay.
And with that venue we get all the various kind of audiences that we want for the artists. Yeah.
So how do you cater for people, the non-Nigerian community? I'm sure looking at other African countries, you have a lot of jazz artists there as well.
Yeah.
Do you kind of spread your tentacles?
Oh yeah, like I said,
areas?
it's not only in Nigerian artists. Like the vision is to create a platform where jazz artists of the ethnic minority can come together and create good music for people. So it's not only Nigeria. I'm talking to a lady in South Africa at the moment who's a jazz artist as well, and someone in Ghana as well that will come on board soon.
Okay. So how you've been sort of like a music promoter for a while?
Yes.
How has it been? What does it take to be a music promoter?
I think you have to have passion for music, and also you need to be very good at creating, putting together events, because it's not a smooth sailing road, really. It is a challenging industry to be in.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a challenging because you're dealing with different people from different backgrounds, with different ethics and different business ethics. So you have to have patience. And like I said, most importantly, you need passion for it. Then you need a lot of investments or sponsors for your shows.
I was going to
because when people see the glamour side of entertainment, but the hard work,
they don't know what it goes.
They don't know what goes on. Yeah, it takes a lot of stress, especially mental stress that you go through during that time before the event events become reality is immense.
I was going to come to that to find out. Okay, when you do all this event, obviously you must have some challenges that you face in putting together an event. What sort of challenges do you face?
I think
and how do you deal with those challenges?
I think is the most important one is is fear. There is always a fear of, will people actually come out? Will people buy the tickets?
Yeah.
Will you fill the venue? Then you think of the money or the investment you're putting into it.
Before you think about the money, how do you tackle that fear?
I think for me it's just it's
psych yourself.
Fear. Fear is just there. Fear is in the mind of everyone. I think the solution to fear is just do it and see what happens anyway. If it fails, you pick up yourself up and you do it again. Like I said, we're in the fourth year. We're still growing and we're still learning. The first one, we lost money. No, the first one was good. Then the second one, we lost money. We didn't break even. Then the third one,
No good.
that wasn't. We faced a lot of challenges for that third one.
So what could have gone wrong? Because I mean, I'm sure you must have done your homework and did all the promotion. It's not a new event.
You do all the promotions. It still comes down to people. There's so many things that you put into consideration: people, the venue, the location, the artists.
Is it that not many people listen to jazz, or is it just
there's a jazz community? I think there's a lot of research that needs to go into any event. So you have to identify where the jazz community are and tap into that one. So which is what I've learned on the job. Like I said to people, you learn on the job. So which is what I've learned, and thank God the last one was really nice. It was really, really nice.
I haven't said something about the putting together the event. How often do you put up a jazz show? How often? Is it quarterly? Is it every year, or is it?
It's twice in a year.
Twice in a year.
Twice in a year. So we've done the January one. The next one is in August, 24th of August 2013, and it's going to be the same place at the Jazz Cafe.
Okay.
At the Jazz Cafe. So we're going to stay there and see how they are still hosting us for some time. We have a very good relationship with Jazz Cafe at the moment, so we're working with them. And because they loved the last one, and they said that they actually want us to stay with them.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're still going to be there, but eventually we will. The plan is to have a mini one at Jazz Cafe, then have a bigger one. We're talking with the Barbican Center. We're talking with some major big artists as well.
Okay.
That can fill that kind of venue in the jazz circle.
Okay, so would you be able to tell us a little bit about what inspired you? What actually inspired you to start up Go Jazz? You said it earlier. I know you said it earlier that because you have a passion for music,
Yes.
and you used to listen to jazz.
Jazz, yeah.
Obviously, there must be a lot more that actually inspired you. Maybe you've kind of seen a jazz entertainer before.
Yeah.
Or
I think like the jazz one started, like I said, with the first one was with Mike Aremu, and because Mike Aremu came to the UK, then on another platform which is called Awesome Praise, which is a platform my own senior brother creates, but it's like it's purely gospel and worship event.
Right.
That goes from every nation, every country, every continent.
Yeah.
And so that was the first platform that Makaremu featured on. So it was then that we now thought, this is a jazz artist from Nigeria, and everyone knows he's extremely good with the saxophone. You can't compare it to anyone in Africa. And when we thought, this is a good talent that needs to be showcased by someone, and that was when we started Go Jazz.
Okay.
So and from that, it's been building, and the vision had expanded now, and we still have a very good relationship with Makaremu, so we still work together on a lot of stuff.
Okay. Do you have any vision, like grooming the younger ones, the younger generation, from when they're quite young, to groom them up and kind of build those talents, bring out those talents in them? Because you have so many kids out there in schools, primary schools, secondary schools, who are very good at the saxophones and all that. Do you kind of have any sort of like training where you can?
Not at the moment, but eventually it is what we're going to go into.
Okay.
Because Opperman Entertainment is actually going to become a record label, and with that record label, we will be able to groom artists and talents, and because we have a platform to showcase them, so it works together. And I have a very good contact with a lot of distribution outlets for records.
Okay.
And so yeah.
Okay. Are you looking at kind of having a kind of collaboration with foreign artists, like the likes of Kenny G, and kind of coming together with the Nigerian artists or all the
same
African?
platform. Oh yeah. At the moment, I've established contact with the agents and the manager of Naiji, and so we're working together to create. We're working together. We're talking, and we'll come to an agreement very soon. And we're just trying to identify which date best suits the artist, the Naiji, and also Kenny G. I've got its contact to the manager, and so we're going to start talking as well. Yeah. So we're going to bring them.
For lovers of Point Blank, we just want to kind of ask for people who would like to sponsor this program to kind of call into our studios or call into our marketing department if you kind of want to sponsor Point Blank. Okay, so the platform is open for you to kind of sponsor the program for us if you want to. Let's go on to still on the go jazz.
Yes.
I know it's difficult to get people to come out to listen to jazz in this part of the world.
Yes.
What sort of things are you doing to motivate people, to kind of take up listening to jazz? Maybe you organize small events somewhere,
Yeah.
apart from the big ones that you organize.
Yes.
Is there anything like that in place?
Yes, there's a plan for that, and that is kicking off in, I think, end of February, March, where we will have monthly events of a simple, just a small, intimate venues where people can actually come out,
sit down and
sit
relax,
enjoy
and
the
listen to
jazz,
jazz.
soul, and poets. It is like it's similar to Go Jazz, but like I said, a smaller version. So that is starting in March. That will bring more people, and people have actually requested for it. Because if you look at the entertainment or the music business in the UK now, you have a lot of matured people who don't have a place to go to.
They don't have anywhere to go. Yeah.
So that people are the ones that we're going to
because they say
for.
jazz is for the matured
it's
mind.
for the matured mind. It's not age.
Yeah.
It's just maturity.
Matured mind.
Because people,
not
when they
age.
say mature, people think, oh, age.
Maybe
because
age.
the house band for Go Jazz, I think the oldest is probably 22. We have 18. The music director is actually 20 for the house band, and it's not that it is because they love jazz,
I hope one day we're going to see you, kind of performing and.
Yeah, soon. Yeah, you will. I play the
You're
drums.
working-
I
you're
play
working
the
towards
drums.
that.
I'm a drummer. I play drums, and I've been playing drums for the past 15 years. So I play drums. I don't sing, but I might learn to sing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, what exactly do you want to tell those people? Those young people who are out there who are looking, up to, your status. They want to become a promoter like you. What does it take? What advice have you got for them?
I think if you want to go into the entertainment business or being a promoter, one, you have to have a very good ear for music, and you have to be able to separate mediocres in the industry, like artists that are mediocres and the ones that are actually serious and have a passion for their talent, to develop their talent. So you have to be able to identify those ones and work with them. And also, people will come to you with different ideas, so you have to be focused. And you have to be a people person, and you have to have a lot of patience. And with that, with hard work,
The sky is the limit.
Sky is the limit, yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Oladapo Payinka. Thanks for coming on the program. We really appreciate your coming to speak to us on entertainment. Obviously, time will not permit us to kind of ask more questions, but I'm sure our viewers out there have kind of learned one or two things about, jazz, and I'm sure many people from now will take to listening to jazz music. Well, thank you for coming once again.
Thank you.
And that's it on Point Blank tonight. Join us same time next week when we shall be coming your way with another interesting edition of the program. Till then, remain blessed.